Family, fam, 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 family, fam, 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 fam. What's good, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to everybody. Willie, what's good with you? Lamarcus Oliver, what's good, my man? What's crack a lacking? Come on in, come on in, join the party. Big Easy, my Neezy, what's cracking? Tech Money, what's good, fam? Joe Va in the building. She is Sunshine. Hey, sis, what's good with you? What is good? I am really, really looking forward to tonight. Light work for your boy. It's gonna be light work for your boy because I have some special guests. One thing is for certain, the looks on the live are going to increase exponentially tonight versus what you normally see. So that's all good. I'll give a little bit more time for folks to join in. So while we're waiting, a couple of things. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do this. I'll do that on the second half. But while we're waiting, a couple of things. I'm going to be doing 3 giveaways tonight. The first giveaway, I'm going to do a patch and a keychain. I'll do that before the live really gets going. And then I'm going to give away this bag. I don't know if you guys can see it, but whatever, because I don't have my green screen up. But I'm going to give away a tactical range bag because the guy who won it last week didn't claim it, so it goes back in the kitty. And just so you guys don't think that I'm trying to, skimp out for y'all, we're also going to be giving away an O-Light, O-Sight, and a with the mounting brace. All right, so we got a couple of member giveaways this week. TK in the building. What's good, sis? What's good? Erica, I need you to say that different. I need you to say that different. This is not an after dark live, ma'am. So we're gonna need you to say that a little bit different. This. Hope everybody had a phenomenal. I don't think I said anything about anybody getting in anybody's kitty, but okay, Maybe I missed it. TK, I was hoping you was going to dock me. Stop playing. Stop playing with your boy. Okay, so yeah, 3 giveaways. So we're definitely going to get into those this evening. Also, I had promised you guys that I would do a range day, some kind of get together event for those who could come. So I'll make an announcement on that. If you haven't seen my Instagram today, we got an event coming up. I'm doing it in conjunction with Covert and Rifle Supply, which is another great gun shop out here. So be looking out for details on that between now and next month, but I think the dates are October the 25th and the 26th, something like that. But I'll do it more formally in a little bit. I have three very attractive special guests who are waiting to come in. I'm just trying to wait for a few more people to join. Jump on and get a crack a lacking. So what's good, y'all? Everybody good? Anybody pick up any new guns? I always like to see that. We're not going to be getting into our normal content. I'm having my special guest panel come up and we'll talk about what they're going to be talking about more in a minute. But next week, we're going to get back to our more budget friendly gun talk, because I'm all about the budget guns. So, in 2 weeks from now on the next live, we'll get back into our budget gun content. Eyes and ears tactical. Salute, my guy. Look, if you guys are not subscribed to my guy, Eyes and Ears Tactical, you got to go check him out. Got to go check him out. West Coast guy, although about to move to the South. But always has good, informative content. Always stuff that makes you think. So make sure you check out my guys, Eyes and Ears Tactical. Fosheezy. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have an esteemed panel. This is the second time I've been able to wrangle these three amazing women together to come up and speak. Last time we did a ladies' night, and tonight they're going to be talking about women in the 2A space and women's experience relative to guns. And so I think you'll find this informative. I'm looking for a lively chat. Burner Girl, what's good? I'm looking forward to a lively chat. Make sure you guys are interacting. I know my place. When I have women like this on my panel, I shut up and I bow down. So I'm going to let them take over 2A NLA's live. And so let me bring them on to the stage. First up, we've got Gina versus Gina in the building. Secondly, we have Carbon Q. And last, but certainly not least,
hey everybody.
Erica My Fly Fizzle.
What's going on, everybody?
Hi, y'all. How y'all doing?
I was muted. My bad.
Right.
Me too.
It was Carbon. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody in the chat, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all.
All right. So look, ladies, I'm going to let you take over the live. I'll jump in a couple of times throughout the live to do a giveaway, and then I'll back off. If y'all need me, I'll be close by. All right, ladies, the stage is yours.
You know this could go left, right?
It's gone. First things first. Let's talk about his comment when he said
Budget.
Right?
Was it the budget comment?
No, when he said the winner didn't get their bag, so he put it back in the kitty, and I was like, "Whose kitty is he talking about?"
No.
But then he trying to blame me.
I don't know. Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm talking about Silverback Burner Girl. Hi, TK. What's
Hey
going on?
y'all. Hey burner girl. Hey so good.
Hi, everybody. What's going on? So, did any of you two women pick anything up new this year?
No. I'm stacking for the downfall of America. I'm just kidding.
Girl, I'm with you because I'm trying to get some. I'm actually trying to get rid of some of my firearms to get new firearms. To be honest,
I have my shift stuff, but other than that, hi everybody, how you doing? Silverback, Tech Ready. I haven't bought anything. I think I'm more concerned with how things are going, in America. So I am going to deal with what I have, and
Right,
right,
TK. Right.
yeah, it's basically what's at the forefront. When you see what's going on in the world,
Hey, STD.
when you see what's going, Biggie, see what's going on, when you see what's going on in the world, if you don't have a firearm, if you're not mentally prepared to have a firearm, maybe you should get around some people and get some education in regards to it so that you do get yourself ready. It's a lot going on. We don't know where it's going to go. And I think, my personal opinion, the election, it doesn't matter who wins, is going to be a little crazy. I just think it's going to be a little wild. So you might just want to get some protection and get around some people that know it, know about it, that can walk you through it, and get yourself prepared, take care of your family.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you girls, ladies, well, you ladies questions. When was the last time y'all been to the range?
Oh man.
About 3 weeks.
Last month. I did go last month. By
Carmen,
myself.
you gotta do better. You
I did
live
last
in a well state where
Yeah.
you should be able to go. Well, you can't go in your backyard, but where you can go in the backyard, somebody's backyard.
Girl.
Yeah.
But
My mom stay on my feet.
right, hey airplane, long time no see. We went a couple of weeks ago, but I'm itching to go back. But between my schedule's been so hectic, we should have went this week. We should have went yesterday. I was off this weekend, but we was having fun for the first time in a long time. So
Good.
yeah,
It takes.
I realize that sometimes as preppers, I want to call it, because we're all preppers in our own little way, right? I feel like sometimes us women take a back seat when it comes to firearms. And we depend on, well, I depend on the fellas in my household. It's different for you guys' household because it's just y'all, it's not like
Is it?
Gina, stop looking at me like that. We not grown today. You're not grown. Okay. I don't know you and Carbon's living situation at this moment. We'll talk about it offline. But I'm just saying, in my household, I do take the back seat because I'm getting more into the gardening and the canning, and just making sure our bug out bags are rotated, right? So I depend on Young Gunner and my 5 family to take care of the firearms. I expect them to keep them clean. I expect him to actually rotate them out and say, hey, this is the newest thing, and let's go see how it feels in your hand more or less in my hand. So I do depend on him on situations like that where I need to stop and actually go into these stores or go training on my own and start really, not saying breaking off from him, but really being more independent when it comes to firearms rather than depending on him.
Good.
I agree.
I'm glad to hear that.
I train by myself most times, so I agree.
I'm doing everything by myself, and I'm okay with that. I think single moms or single females, you can do it. Again, get into a community, get around some people that can give you some pointers, and that's in both communities. Two ways in prepping and gardening. Gardening and prepping to me goes together. All of it goes together, but at the end of the day, just get around these groups of people and just learn what you can do on your own to be ready. Even if I did have a partner, I'd still want to have my own knowledge of certain things because you become an asset, to your partner when you're able to, like, you could start loading the stuff or, pass him the next magazine or cover the other part of the house while he's covering that part. While he's covering the front, you're getting the kids in the car. There's so many different ways to it. But for me, if you come through this door, it is what it is. That's my take because it's me by myself. So my only thing is I'm watching that. You can get up get up the side of this building, good luck to you too. And that's it. That's all, to me, I'm not living in the fear of it. I just want to be ready for it. Whatever's to happen is going to happen.
Mhm.
That's it. But once you come inside here, that's the problem. That's what
Okay,
it,
so I agree with you on that one, but knowing that you have certain community people within around you, right? Wouldn't it be smarter for you to kind of prep yourself to get ready to go with them? So because you're stronger in numbers rather than by yourself is what I'm saying.
absolutely. But the way things are going, you never know when it's going to hit. So what I'm going to do is sit in front of your house like, girl, it might be today. I'll be there forever. So to me, I just look at it like it's whatever it is going to be what it is. I'm going to do what I can for as long as I can. And when I can't do anymore, then, it is what it is. How
Right.
you doing, big guy? What's going on?
What's
And
going really Philly slow?
that's it. TK says she trained her kids so he knows how to clear the house right. Get your family involved.
I agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that's still not paying attention or don't think being ready for something to happen is important until it happens. I think those are the people that you're gonna have to deal with or try to stay away from when it does hit or something does go down.
I I have to agree with that as well because the women at my job, I mean, my job is just different. They just different. But
Yeah.
I do talk to them about it. I'd be like, hey, what are you guys doing? Because every day they talk about how they're struggling, they live in paycheck to paycheck. And I was like, but what are you doing to cut corners? Like, what are you like? I'm still seeing you eating out every day. Why you're not bringing food to work? Why you're not doing this? Why do you not? And their excuse is, I don't know how to plant. So I don't care about plants. Well, plants and vegetables is two different things. Like, if you depend the same way you depend on getting your food stamps is the same way you need to depend on your gardening. That's the way I feel. And the same way you depend on making sure you have gas in your car is the same way you need to maintain your car, meaning make sure you do your oil change, make sure you do your, whatever you need to do for your vehicle to keep it going. I think with certain women, we get so relaxed and we use that excuse that that's a man's job, but if you don't have a man, that's still your job. Even me being married is still my job. There's times where Billy can't get to something to where I'm gonna have to go and do it, get somebody else to do it or pay for it to get done, you know so, and I think that's the mentality that I'm trying to teach them, but I'm so easily aggravated on certain things. I have no patience when it comes to certain excuses. I go off easily on it.
I
What's
think
going
comfort
on?
is not. I think comfort male female thing. I think it's a American thing. Like
I
Americans
That's
are
what
very
I feel.
comfortable with certain stuff, and they don't. They it's like an expectation that somebody else is going to take care of them.
Right, right.
Yeah, the government. Good luck with that. I think we talk about the women, but there's certain men that are not even concerned about what's going on in the world. They're completely oblivious to it. And as a female, you should probably want to get around or like YouTube, Google, they're your friend. There's so many communities out here that you can sit down and get a gist of what's going on. You can ask questions. There's so many people doing lives in regards to different things in regards to prepping to a whatever the case may be. You have to educate yourself. You have to really pay attention to what's going on. There, there's homeless people, both people, there's families, both the mother and father work, and they're still homeless. They can't afford the rent. That now, when it gets really crazy, you have a lot of people who might be very well trained and they're just desperate.
Yeah,
Those people you're gonna have to worry about as well. It's not just, what you would presume to be the bad people. It might be just some good people and they're just desperate at this point and it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think owning a firearm, it's easy to say, yeah, go get a firearm, but if that person is not mentally ready to deal with everything that comes with a firearm, they might want to take a step back and realize that you are responsible for quite a lot when you have a firearm. You have to be responsible for every bullet that comes out of there, where you're bringing it around, transportation, the laws, the regulations of your state, and if you're traveling out of state, storage, having a safe, just everything about that firearm. It is a great responsibility, but it can save your life. It can save somebody else's lives. When we're looking at these shootings in the school, a lot of the times those things are ended by somebody else, the good guy with the firearm.
Mhm.
Yep.
They show you that, they tell you it's bad. And sometimes we have a stigma of firearms are bad, only bad people have them. We have to get out of that mindset.
Mhm.
It is your right to carry a firearm. Just
Yep.
be adult about it. Find some training, find some good people that can tell you how and what it is that you need to have in order to carry that and use it effectively.
Listen, if the bad people got them, why wouldn't you want to have them?
And this is what I'm trying to
That part.
understand. Right.
That part. Like, when I was in New York, when Billy and I was in New York, we felt naked without our firearm.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to carrying it everywhere we go.
Mhm.
So we went to New York. Now, all these years we lived in New York, you can't carry a firearm, right?
Right.
And then when you come to a different state and you have that luxury, I'm going to say a luxury, because like you said, most people can't get a firearm because of their background or whatever it is. It feels weird going into a state where you cannot carry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. A lot of these laws, they may sound good, but you really have to do your homework with them, because it'll take your right away. Somebody can easily say, oh, they did that, and now you don't have your right to carry a firearm. When they're passing these laws, we really need to pay attention to what they're passing. These red flag
Yep.
laws, it sounds good, but if
Yeah.
I turn around and say, hey, Gina was over there, acting crazy, waving her gun in front of the school, now Gina can't carry, and it's a total lie. But who needs to go through all of that? You have, couples fight, and whoever decides to be petty wants to go and say something that's not true. We have to really be careful. Like, yes, we want to be safe, but do we want to give up our right to carry by just
Right. Right.
saying, yeah, let's get it, it sounds good? No, really read between the lines and understand what it is that it is saying.
Jova, just delete yourself. Just delete yourself, Jova.
Yeah. when it really hits the fan, you think the police have time to come and deal with
We already know he don't, so we're not entertaining this.
Right.
your crime that might be going on. You have a flood of military age men coming through here, and you're female, especially if you live alone. You might be in those areas. What was it, that lady in Chicago? She kept, she had a firearm. She was by herself in her house, but she kept him out of her house. Shout out to her. That's exactly what we're talking about. You don't have to be like, I don't know, like G.I. Jane, but at least have it and know how to use it so you can protect you and your family.
Right. Now, let me ask you ladies a question. Do you guys keep rifles or shotguns in your house?
I have both.
You have both. You're not to that level?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can't imagine not having a shotgun in my household.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather do a shotgun than a a handgun. I mean,
I don't know, I like
yeah. You like the AR better?
yeah.
That's the
I'm just kidding.
You're just trying to take out everybody. Like, you don't give nobody a chance.
Alex, was you just rocking my shirt just because today?
Hey, girl.
How are you?
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
That's his favorite shirt.
Because it's the one and only.
The one and only.
You're the only person who got a Gina versus Gina shirt.
Yeah. Hi, Philly.
Hey, Carbon.
Hi, love. How are you? Long time no see. How are you? Look at you all grown up.
Good.
I don't know. Eric is looking like his dad now.
He always looked like his dad to me.
Y'all see anything different? Real
You
quick.
cut your hair.
Yeah.
I like
What
it.
was the question, TK? I don't know what question we running.
Yeah, I don't know what question. What did you ask the question, TK?
We on a peaceful line.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Jova, I agree with you. Because it's so crazy in this world today, we really have to pay attention to our peace and keep it. Because if we're crazy now, it's going to be even worse when something does happen. Take your time, get physically fit. I've been walking and this sun is killing me, but and I go to my gym now. I try to do it. Well, last week it was every other day, but now I'm in there every day.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Because
Urban.
with firearms, running and gunning is no joke. Carrying that little 5 pound or that 8 pound, whatever, it gets heavy after a while.
It
So,
does.
shooting
So we went because of the heat, because it's 93 degrees disrespectful right now.
Huh?
We only did a mile, but right now we're up to like two and a half at this point. Um, but this heat, I mean, the air is so thick. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's definitely crazy. But look, it's physical fitness. Just like look at that, not just from a firearm point of view. Look at our food. Every time you go on social media or the news, it's something new that you can't have. It's tainted. It's botulism. Like it'll give you a nervous breakdown at some point. So getting yourself physically fit, learning to eat healthy, and I guess cut out a lot of these foods that comfort foods that we normally like might be something
So,
you
but
can do.
that's the crazy part because I feel like the comfort foods are better than the healthy foods. It's like the healthy foods is always like something with it. Like if it's like lettuce, you're gonna get your ears gonna fall off. If you have a damn
But you know what?
carrot,
It's so easy to grow your own lettuce.
well, I know what you're saying, but it just seems like there's never a recall on cookies and chips, but there's always a recall on
But they
healthy foods.
they had a recall on soda and some other like those roll up things. I forgot what you call them,
Fruit
but
roll-ups,
not the
they
fruit ones.
they
Another one that they have, but they had like a recall on all of those things. I like good value stuff is on recall. Our farmland is owned by other countries. It's not even owned by us anymore. China, Brazil, no, I'm sorry, Germany is, I think it's two other, I forgot who they are. But how do they own our farmland? Like we should be passing laws for us to have healthy foods, not worrying too much. Like the way they go after firearms, they should worry about our food source and making sure that our farmers are straight, that our farmland is good, that our soil is good, that we can have food to feed our people here. Oh,
wait. Carbon, you're shooting at Copper now because he came in the
huh?
house late? You shooting at Copper because he came in the house 2 minutes late?
Or though, no, he said that was his wife shooting at me because I came in
Oh.
like, girl, listen. That was his wife shooting it.
I read that quick. I
I'm
was
like,
like,
why we start rumors?
right. What?
Lost her mind. He was just telling me that that's what happened to him.
Right. I was reading it quickly because I moved on. Philly Slow, think about it. Think about what I just said about how unhealthy food and healthy food, on how, on
Yeah,
what is what.
because sick people make the money. Are we going into big farm now? Let's not.
Right. Well, it's true. When you
IPT.
get sick, I mean, you just, yes.
Yeah.
Preservatives that give us the problem, the difference between healthy and unhealthy. The unhealthy carries preservatives.
The preservatives.
Prevents it from going bad quick.
You just made me say that word online. You know I can't speak
But you
English.
said it. Good job.
Prevent it from going bad. Preservatives.
Right. You heard me like preservatives.
You want me to say that on?
And then you know what they do, and that's so funny because y'all know I can a lot of stuff that I grow during the spring, and you don't have to put anything in there to preserve it in the,
Nope.
in the jar. Like now, mind you, my stuff is not going to be able to be on the shelf for years, but it can be in there for maybe a couple years.
Right. Yeah. But
Eventually, of course. No, I should have let you say that word. You say
Yeah. Y'all not catching me.
it. Hey, Javon.
Javon Martins.
hey, oh Willie.
Yeah.
But even so, what if you do have to hunt? You still need firearms to do so.
Mhm.
Carbon, you're not hunting. You're saving bees.
I'm talking. I said y'all gonna need some.
Wow.
Me.
Yeah,
I
I
said,
was about to say she walking bees
"Hey, Sister
on
Erica."
a leash now.
I'm not in the animals. Yeah, I draw the line at hunting. That's not my thing.
I was like,
I'm a
she said beef.
hunt. I don't
I'm
even
done.
enjoy eating meat like that, but I'm damn sure gonna
I'm
hunt.
the same way. A lot of people don't get that, but I'm the same way. I could eat a lot of meatless meals. I don't have to have.
Pause. Stop saying that. Anywho, is there any ladies in the chat that don't have a firearm that are interested or thinking about getting it?
Yeah. And there's like groups and with a lot of ranges. If you don't know someone, if you don't know someone
I knew it was coming.
that you could train with, a lot of
Take the
ranges.
comments down so we can take it serious.
A lot of ranges have ladies groups.
Yep.
A lot of them. I don't really know if there's any that don't have one, but at this point,
Right.
and they meet up maybe once a month, sometimes more than that. It depends. Nothing STD. I bet you I don't say it again.
He said, you know
Right,
what?
BTG. Just ugh.
If you hear of an event, go to the events. You'll meet a lot of people. You get to shoot a
Oh
lot
my
of.
gosh.
There's
Absolutely.
so many different events going on all over.
So
like
many.
if it's in your area or if you want to take a travel, do so. You won't regret it. I don't think there's an event that I heard that was not great or the people
I
in here.
agree.
So whatever you can get to, you should try to make it outside, especially if you're new, because you're gonna be introduced to so many people and have the chance to shoot so many different firearms at one time in one day.
Yep.
You'll have a really good time.
Absolutely.
And to be honest,
There's an event coming up in Illinois, and it's focused around the ladies.
oh nice.
So yeah.
I can say you let me know when that is, so I can look into my schedule.
Actually, wait a minute. We might have missed it or maybe it's coming up this weekend. I know it was fairly close.
This girl, she
It was Twisted's event, the Baddies and Bullets.
TK.
you
No,
ain't
no.
lying, TK. You ain't lying.
It is. That's factual. It's good protein, but we just gonna leave it alone.
Find the person behind the scenes. I'm getting tired of him.
Right. You ain't got to put it on the screen. We saw it.
My God. I had a question before he put that comment up.
Mhm.
I forgot it.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't stress enough, try to know your laws in your state if you do get a firearm, if you're new to it.
Oh yeah, we missed it. My bad, y'all. It was yesterday.
Oop.
Girl,
See,
bye.
yeah.
One thing about going to these events is that people are excited to show you what they have and allow you to test out their firearm. That's one thing that I do.
Firearms.
One thing I do enjoy. I know at certain events I don't get I don't shoot a lot of firearms when I'm around other people, because if I get burned by man, listen, I'm going off. So I do shoot, but I just don't shoot around a lot of people. But I be excited to shoot certain people's firearms.
I didn't notice that about you, but you didn't shoot. I saw.
Wait, I did shoot.
The ladies, when the ladies were there?
No, because remember I had other things that I was doing.
When everybody was there?
Yeah, when everybody was there, I wasn't shooting.
I didn't think so.
No,
I didn't remember.
We was doing medical because somebody, I don't know, we ain't gonna say no names.
I saw that. I saw STDs
overly dramatic. if you are a female and you don't know what to get, I always recommend do not go to the gun store, but go to a but what do we call those things? A gun show. A gun show.
Mhm.
Because they're not gonna force you to buy something, and you
Mhm.
can touch everything there. I think going to a gun show is well worth than going to a regular gun store. My personal opinion, because I'm gonna pay my little fee to get in. I'm gonna touch everything. I'm gonna see what I like in my hand, what I don't, and I'm not forced to have a conversation with certain sellers or for them to persuade me to to buy that firearm. You want to buy what you want to. I can't stand. He's fired. He is so fired. And you know what? I showed up on time today. I was 1 minute late. I was gonna be fashionably
I'm
late.
gonna say two things in the same sentence. We're done. We're not gonna talk about your punctuality.
That's early for me. That was early. I was 1 minute late, but that's on time for me. I could have been here at 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm trying. You trying not to laugh.
I am trying. Please, TK. It ain't gonna change nothing though.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm so over him. I'm so over him.
She did though. She was like, I was
Give
on
one.
time 1 minute late.
I was 1 minute late. But that's on time for me.
That's
Fam.
the people who get to clock in on a 5 minute grace at work and they think because they made it within that 5 minute grace, they on time. It's like, no, your time didn't really start then. My
Listen,
daughter used to be like that.
as long as I'm in that 5 minute grace period,
No
I'm
ma'am.
on time.
No ma'am.
I'm on time. Hey,
No.
David. Gina, TK, you can get on a panel with us, sweetheart. So TK, I would say, is more experienced than
He
all
put
three
the
of
link
us.
in the chat. Like it was in the
Did he
early part
though?
of the
'Cause
show.
that was 3 hours ago.
Yeah, it was in the early part of the chat.
Oh, here goes
Skilly.
Skilly.
Hi, Skilly. You know what? Guns also provide for females an opportunity to have a job, another skill. There's rank RSLs, there's gunsmithing, there's
Mhm.
firearms instructor. There's so many different things that goes on in the two-way world that you can form a great community,
Mhm.
female community, because a lot of the females tend to, once they start shooting together, they kind of have like the survival sisters. I love how they're always together.
Yep.
Queens on a mission, they do everything together. I think that's so dope that they can
Mhm.
get together and really do their training and all their other stuff when it pertains to two-way together.
I agree.
Not to do other stuff.
Right.
I agree.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I want to do the two-way and camping, but y'all took me off the committee for the camping part of things.
Who did?
We did.
Y'all did.
Remember she tried to
We
have us at
did.
a cemetery? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, the
Okay,
cemetery.
so we're not
Listen,
going.
we can go. We can still find different places to go
No,
camping at.
no, no. We're not. Here we go. Nothing to it. We ain't talk about it. We're not.
I found one by a pond. It has alligators, but we could still survive.
So, as a female with firearms, do you guys train your kids? I think that's something that you should. I think TK says she does as well, and I know you do with Alex.
Oh yeah, I think it is at. Well, Alex is really good. Alex is he gets better and better with it, and I think that especially now with all these school shootings starting up again, I think that us really going over the safety part of things.
Mhm.
It's like if you see one, say something, but also disarm it. Make sure you take the clip out. Make sure you do this. So just don't say something. Also, do something about it too, just for the safety. I know how the school district is here. I think they slow motion on moving things. We just actually had an incident where a kid brought a firearm to the school. But what pisses me off the most is that they have the metal detectors in and they just didn't turn it on. So it's the point of why did we spend all this money just for you guys, not to do it right?
Mhm.
Alex, like, quick step. Right, Philly, if you're gonna go camping, let's camp the right way. Don't camp at all. That's all I'm saying.
Nope.
We
Yeah.
going with the cemetery by the pond with the gators and all this
No.
other stuff.
You know how that works out.
Mhm.
That's
But I
crazy.
think that picking up, like, one thing I do want to do at some point is more training, like not so much just going to the range and shooting, but actual training.
like the
Um,
like the like the jogging or the car one. See, that's why I like the Survivor Sisters because they
mhm,
do all types of training. They go up the
mhm,
hill, they jump, they get on the floor. Kava does good training also.
mhm.
I see Kava out there training pretty much so. Fam, he be at his sitting in his
It's
luxury chair.
private yacht.
Yeah, he be on his private airplane
This
shooting out the window and all.
this
He
private
all got
range
that
that he take a
luxury,
helicopter to.
You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
Integrity in the Woods, Integrity Firearms. Integrity
Oh
being
yeah,
this kids took a blade of glass and was whistling. I was like, what is going on here? But
yeah,
what I do see and I kind of want to try is the night one, doing shooting at night.
Mhm,
right.
What if you do have to bug out at night?
mhm.
Are you going to be
Yeah.
able to do it? I think it's pretty dope. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot to firearms training, firearms period. It's a lot of
It
responsibility.
is. But I think that for ladies, like you said, like we said in the beginning, a lot of times ladies will kind of fall back and expect the men in their life to take care of things, and also not even thinking about it on the fact that what you could be doing while that man is doing something else. Also think about the fact that what if he gets taken out?
Mhm.
Now you're the next line of defense, but you've never trained with the firearm.
Yeah. Like you got to do something besides sit there and scream. Like you got to stop screaming
Yeah.
first of all.
And most times intruders assume that the woman is the least trained and they think that the male is the easiest, going to be the hardest target, so take him out first. And and then and
And
then you, but if you have training, that might be, if you both have training, I should say, that might be, you know.
especially if they have like an anxiety or a fear of firearms. There's social stigmas with firearms because you feel like you're not supposed to have it. Only law enforcement has that. It's something that's kind of traditionally taught in your family or your household. Like this is not what it is, or women are not supposed to do that. But I mean, if y'all watching the news, I think y'all might want to get out of that mindset and really
I was
have
just about to ask you that.
Mhm.
When speaking to your family about the training, especially you, Gina, because you're newer than Carbon and I. Is it weird conversation? Is it that you're a woman because you're a woman, you shouldn't do that? Your husband or your partner should be able to do that? Where no,
Mm-mm.
okay,
Nope. You mean, is that like the conversation from other people, other women?
right,
Mm-mm. No. Nope.
that's
I've had
good.
several women want to come out with me to the range, and if I know someone who is a trainer, I'll try to get them connected, since
Mm-hmm.
I do know a couple people now in the city that are. But yeah, I find that actually a lot of women are like, I've never done it, but I am interested. So,
Mhm.
and that was me. So I was the one who was on the stigma. Like I didn't want to be around them.
Mhm.
I had seen a lot of stuff, with some family members where they had them, not something that they did or anything, but they always had them. So
Right.
I wasn't that scared to be in a room with them or anything, or even to touch them. But I just really was like, no, I just could see all the things that could go wrong with
Mhm.
them being around. But then I got to a
So,
point I was like, nah, I need to know how to use one. I need to have one around.
so let me ask you women another question. Now that you know how to handle a firearm properly, right?
Hmm.
And I know all three of us have family members that been around firearms but haven't been trained the proper way. Do you try to correct them on the way they hold a firearm or how they actually, you know, do certain things with a firearm? Because I know I definitely do.
Absolutely. I do.
You do? What
I
about
do.
you, Carmen? Do you
Absolutely.
try
I
to
don't
correct
see them.
things?
I don't see them holding it because they're out of
Mhm.
state, so
Right.
I really get to see it. My son's military, so if he doesn't know how to hold it, I don't know what to tell him. And
Damn,
yeah,
Carmen.
he knows how to hold it. You better know how to hold it. But yeah, I don't have that problem as yet. And I think when like if you go to the range, like I did go to the range, I try not to step in when somebody, especially if they're with somebody,
Yeah.
because they already look nervous as heck, and then having like a whole
Hmm.
bunch of people telling you something at some time is maybe it's just best that the one person just deals with the person and try
Yeah.
to keep their anxiety down
See,
and
I disagree with that though. Because
yeah.
there's
It's
times where
frustrating.
we've been to the range and I'll see like the female, there could be a
Hmm.
couple, and
Mhm.
he thinks he knows what he's doing, but he
Hmm.
doesn't. And then
Hmm.
she's nervous, and then
Yep.
it's just too much. I'd be like, I would step in because I want her to learn and I want her to be comfortable.
Yep.
But some men don't have the patience to actually teach us. So sometimes you do have to step in to me, and I'd
Mhm.
be like, all right, you know what? Let me see if she can step. Just either change her stand can make a difference on her comfort
Hmm.
level as well.
Hmm.
I
No, I mean,
think men for a long time, I
I don't know. I think
I'm
people's
so sorry
mentality.
it's coming for me.
I'm with Erica a little bit. It probably depends on the people, and I don't think it's that the men are impatient. There's a lot of men who don't know what they're doing.
I don't know.
I have been to the range where a guy was trained, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
training two ladies, and they shot the gun that
I have,
he brought in, but they weren't comfortable shooting that gun. And he was like, well, you could go out there and see if you could rent something that you might be comfortable shooting. He didn't tell them what to go look for. He didn't tell them nothing. He just sent them out there to the store
yeah.
part
Right.
to
So
Unless
try
what?
to
you
rent
get eye
something.
contact and you're like,
And
you
I'm
need some
like,
help, I'm not stepping in because I don't know that lady's mentality. I don't know his mentality. It's sometimes you get people who are going to be like, "So mind your business," and then all hell's
I
going to
get
break
that
loose. And
too.
I'm be like, "Your mama and who you talking to?" And
I get
who is
that
that?
too.
That's not why I'm here. I'm just here to just get my stuff done. I'm
But
not saying,
that's why I feel as if it's on how to approach it. It's like,
right.
I'm not saying I'm saying this just be like, oh, this is the way I was taught, or just try to make it to where you're trying to make little conversation and then
Mhm.
correct it as you're trying to make a little conversation. But
I see that. That's what I
there's
was seeing. Yeah.
yeah, there's
Just kind of
ways
make it
of
cool.
doing it, of
Yeah.
correcting it. Because
Yeah.
even as
Toast the
instructors,
butterflies. I'm not. Oh, mhm.
as
If we make eye
instructors,
contact, then yeah, but I'm not gonna go over to you. I mean, look and like if you kind of look back and you see me, and I'll be like, do you need, maybe if you try it, but I'm not walking over there to say
oh
anything
no,
to you.
I do,
I don't.
And
because
see, I don't notice it anymore because I train by myself now. The only reason why I noticed it that time is I was not by myself. So
Mhm.
I wasn't shooting at the time. I was kind of standing back while the other person was shooting. And I noticed it and I was like, I wanted the person I was with because I was training with that person
Mhm.
to go help them, but not with the guy there. The guy sent them outside. So I was like, go out there, know, trying to help them. They don't know what they looking for. The store how the store gonna tell them what they're gonna be comfortable shooting? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's why I said I don't like when I went shopping for my first firearm. I never wanted to go to the gun store because I don't want to be forced to buy something I'm not sure. So where we're at, you don't get to test the gun before you buy the firearm. You just got to know what you like and what you don't like. So
That's not
my
true.
beginning fire, yeah, here where I
Oh,
live,
there. Okay.
yeah, here. I'm talking about here. We don't get to test them. You got to buy it in order to test it.
Okay.
Um, so our first couple of ones was kind of like, this is simple. You can't go wrong with it. Let's go ahead and purchase this one. And then the more we watch different lives and the more I want to go through a trial phase that we went through, Billy and I and Alex. It was all three of us that did it together. I noticed certain firearms Billy really enjoyed, and there's certain firearms I couldn't handle because my hands are much smaller.
100%.
But
Yeah.
it took a lot of back and forth for Billy to realize his hands are way bigger than my hands, and we're not going to have the same grip. We're not going to be able to handle the same firearm.
It
I mean,
doesn't.
I can
Even
handle
if I
it,
was,
but that recoil is going to be crazier for me than it is
yeah.
for him. I can still fire it, but that recoil now
Mm-hmm.
is going to be insane for me.
Yeah, and I don't even think it has all. It's all about whose hands bigger than what. Some firearms, even with the three of us, there's something that I might shoot that you like. Oh, I really didn't care for that, and I've shot it before.
Right.
And then some you might shoot, and I'm like, it wasn't really for me, you know. So
Right.
the good thing about my range and other ranges I've been to, in other cities around me, a lot of them you can rent a firearm to test it to see if you're comfortable with it.
With it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had that around here.
Because I shot my PDP, well, not mine. I shot a PDP before I bought one, so I already knew I liked it.
Oh,
I actually shot it twice before I bought it. Hey, Roblox.
What's going on, Roblox? Another thing that I hate is when men pick out the firearm for their women, or they allow their woman to buy a firearm because it's pretty. A firearm is a tool. Gina, shut up. Shut up, Gina. And I hate to say that online, but shut up. You don't. A firearm is like is a tool.
I don't buy pretty colors, but I like a certain look of my firearm.
I agree. I like certain looks. I do, but I'm not. I mean, I like the color purple. So if I see a purple firearm,
it doesn't have to have color.
Right, but I will buy a firearm because it's purple. But I also gotta be able to enjoy it. I can't just have a purple firearm and it's just gonna go to waste. But
yeah, it's not about color for me, but I do like a certain look. I do,
and I can't do the compact firearms. I need a nice full size.
That's absolutely
The
my favorite.
full size.
Yeah, full size firearm to me is just sexy. That
it's just
not even about being sexy. It's my favorite.
It's just hard to feel it when it's the full size. But if you're gonna go with your other half, just be assertive. If you don't like something, if it doesn't feel good to you, just be like, no, I don't like this. And point out something that you want to try until you find something that you like. And then, it's just communication. But like, I hear you, understand you've been doing this, whatever the case may be, just let them, it doesn't work for you. Like everyone said, her husband's hands are bigger than hers. So just be like, no, it doesn't feel good for me. I don't, I'm not comfortable with it. And I think the more honest you are when you're dealing with firearms, because you're going to need this to save your life. You want to get something that you're going to be okay with.
Yep.
Right.
And then you mind carrying around, because I don't know about anybody else, but carrying around a firearm is like a pain in the ass sometimes when you're a female. We don't put on jeans all the time. Sometimes it is limiting, and you're like, you're stressed out about it because you're like, is it showing? I can't
wear it all the time.
Oh my God.
But you're Carbon, but you can carry outside. You're not a concealed carry state, are you?
I'm not either, but I prefer to carry
But-
concealed.
But
Yeah,
you
I'm not
prefer
carrying for anybody to see. Yeah, I'd rather carry conceal.
Mhm.
So what if it's
I
something I don't want to get
I like
involved with? Like, don't run over here.
I don't want nobody. Right, I don't want the attention.
Like, I'm gonna decide if
Hey,
I want to
Thomas.
get involved with this or not. It's
Hey, Thomas.
some things you may not want to get involved with, or you may just, it
Mhm.
depends. Everything is, it depends on what's going on. But I rather know that I'm carrying it, and that's all anybody
Mhm.
needs to know until I have to use it.
I'm the same.
So I
don't-
think,
Yeah.
see, it doesn't bother me to not conceal because I think that for most part, everybody within the 3 towns that we're in, every majority everybody carries. So it's normal to
Yeah.
where I felt, I don't know.
A lot of people carry here. This state loves their firearms. I'm still
Right.
not open carrying. I don't need
So
nobody to know. I want you to think I'm not. How about that?
I get that. In
I don't
certain
want you-
cases,
I don't want you-
I do conceal, but this at times if I'm wearing something to where it's gonna show, it does not bother me to show I got a firearm at
Mhm.
all.
It doesn't bother me enough to not have it, but I prefer it not to if I'm not showing it because I don't also want people to just feel like I'm a threat because they can tell I'm carrying as well. Because some people are, because there's a stigma behind it, some people do feel like, are they going to try to, come in here? Is she trying to rob the place? Is she trying to, you never know what people are thinking.
Not only that, so,
Right.
we're way
Point.
smaller than a lot of men walking around here. And then what if they do see it and then now they want to try you and take it off you?
That
Anything,
too.
there's a lot of different faces around where I'm living, and this is a new place for me. So I'm always like, yeah, I never saw you before, but
Right.
Keep your eyes on alert too. I might be in LA right now.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm. Yeah. And also ladies knowing what caliber they prefer, because I know at the meetup there was ladies there who I prefer a 9, but there was ladies there who don't for a handgun.
Right, Philly, everybody.
No, there was someone there with a 22 and she was proficient with it. And I'm like, 22. I've shot 22s, but I was like, I don't know. For me, I like a 9, but you need to know what it is that you like.
Right.
So definitely being able to, I think for me also being that I was able to shoot several guns before I bought my first one, from the person I was doing instruction with. So I was able to see beforehand what felt comfortable to me without purchasing anything. So I kind of had a feel for what I liked, especially when it came to a full size. But when it came to something a little more compact, even though the one I carry, I didn't test, I ended up liking it.
Wait, the one you carried, you didn't test?
Mm-mm.
I'm done. That's the luxury we can have. Where we could buy firearms.
But there's some truth to that. I have those too.
Man, listen, I seen some throwing knives I really want to get. I'm gonna just pick out the hint, no hint. But my birthday right around the corner. If y'all want to buy me some throwing knives, for it. I just want to throw some knives at me.
Listen, any means necessary.
I want one of those throwing stars. That's what I want. One of those throwing stars.
The look on their face when you stick it in. Oh my god, it's lovely.
See, they're worse than me. Do y'all see my face? Y'all talking about me?
Like talking
shit. Want to throw stars?
Black Teensmith. My first firearm was a revolver, and I loved it.
I have yet to shoot a revolver. I actually want to.
What?
Yeah,
I have not.
You should always keep a. I really feel like everybody should keep a revolver in your household. I think that because if somebody's in your household that doesn't know how to shoot a firearm, that would be the best way to teach them.
Yeah, I don't think I like revolvers. You gotta keep putting the stuff
I
in.
was
That's how I feel, Carbon. I'm like, first of all, this is too much work for two little
It's
bullets. I
knives
don't
are
have
personal.
time.
Like when you got a personal beef, a knife is great.
Like,
It's not great if you getting cut.
no.
But yeah,
But I
you
do want to shoot one.
it's crazy. Um, you should have a knife even if you have a firearm. You never know when you're gonna need it to cut some rope or just whatever you like for
cut
other
some
things.
rope.
Rope.
I was trying
what
to
I was
think because
thinking.
I said
That's
do
what I was
all the other
thinking.
stuff. But you should have a knife, a EDC setup, a flashlight, a knife, at least those three in your firearm just in case you never know.
You right. You right. And you may my hat is all crooked. And you might I don't know. So what are you using first, your firearm or your knife?
It
Because
depends on the area that you're in. If you're around a lot of people, you're not gonna be just shooting all crazy. You catch a stray, that's that's you. You that's bodies on you if it goes, that you end up killing them. So if you have a knife and you can, handle your business with your knife,
Right.
use your knife.
Right.
I'm trying to say it without sounding like a crazy loon, but
that's why I rather have a knife than a firearm sometimes because I'm easily aggravated.
We here, Philly. Have a
Right.
little car. Be like, what? Yeah. Find you a nice little red
Nine.
tie a
We
symbol on the
said we
ankles.
answered that question, Roblox. We said 9.
Yes, Team Black Mace is great too. As long as you don't do it in the wind and get the blowback.
Well, like you know what I'm carrying because you was with me when I bought it.
Get the gel mace so it sticks. And if they have glasses, do the snake so it goes over the glasses and eyes. Let's see.
What, Carbon? What?
There's like different techniques you use when you have the mace.
Oh
So you
yeah.
get the liquid, get the gel because the gel will stick, to them. You have the liquid if you're in a breeze or the air is going on, it's gonna blow back on you. So
TK,
I'm not
don't
using
don't
this
do
in a
that
way.
because Erica already wants them. You didn't have to share. And TK, you probably don't need to have them either.
9mm hollow point.
I'm telling you, throwing knives are the way to go. I'm telling y'all.
I want my knife back.
Because I didn't know what ammo to get, and Roblox was with me when I bought mine. My first for my character.
Roblox said right, Gina. Like he forgot.
It's been a minute though, because I trained
was
with
like
him
2
with my
months ago.
carry because I didn't like how I was shooting with it, and then he told me I'm just a perfectionist, and he blew me off. But
He says you're good with throwing
I'm
knives.
just messing with you, Robot.
I bet TK is good with throwing knives.
Oh,
I
Not
want
that
to get a
many.
bow and arrow. So our range, they opened
I
up the
do want
bow
to
and
do that.
our bow and arrow section.
Mhm.
I want to do it. I want to
I
buy
want
a
to do
bow and
that.
arrow.
I actually do a virtual one on my Oculus. It's exhausting, first of all, because you have to be
I
you be
bet.
turning all around because you got to catch these. They put these targets everywhere, so you got to find them before they disappear and all this stuff. It's like a training thing, but I like it. I want to do it. It ain't like doing the real thing, but it's simulates it.
Don't tempt me to way. Wait,
Wait a minute.
TK, are you talking about the knives or the bow and arrow now? Now
No,
or
I think
TK?
she's talking about the knives.
Yeah, she's talking about the knives, the throwing knives.
What?
I agree, Skilly. I'm concerned. What? What, Kaba? What I say?
Team Ace?
Oh, you're talking about the game? No, it's not called Ace. Let me see if I can figure it out. That's not what it's called though. It's on the Oculus.
You would have do a welfare check with TK. Eric trying to throw Tom Alex. Right?
Shut up, Philly. Alex asked me to buy him an axe, and I'm all for it. He was like, I want to practice axe throwing. You should buy me an axe. And I've been looking at axes.
I haven't
I'm
done
that
that
parent.
either.
Didn't you guys go
I'm
axe throwing?
Huh?
Didn't you guys go axe throwing?
We did, and we loved it.
I remember that. Yeah.
TK, that's the problem. You over there doing your own welfare checks. That's the problem right there. She like, I'm good.
Good.
Mind you, there's like 10 little stars in the wall.
Machetes are nice.
Got certain pitches that
You
she
know what?
throw at.
Mm-hmm.
There was a place, this was like a couple years ago. They had
Wait,
them on
time
sale.
out. I'm sorry to cut you off. Kaba, go sit down somewhere.
Oh my god! Don't light a match next to Kava.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
How are
Hey,
you?
Mama Shirley.
I like the machete that has the brass knuckles and they have like a pointed piece at the bottom.
Mm.
It's nice.
I'm going back into my weapons. You know,
Yeah.
just because I left the streets don't mean the hood has to leave me. I'm going Skilly. I'm gonna try this in your yard. We can all camp in Skilly's yard. It's like wildlife. He got the dog.
He ain't got no grass. It's all concrete.
We can sleep on a trampoline. On the
You try to kill us any way you can. First we in the cemetery, then we with the alligators. Now we gonna sleep on his concrete next to the trampoline.
dog and the trampoline. We all sharing one tent.
Well, playing with
TK, we ain't playing. I'm being serious.
right, TK. That's crazy.
I'm being so serious. We got the
Papa,
machete.
the game is called Hollow Point. That's on the Oculus. It's called Hollow Point.
Oh, that's also good for women to practice on the what's the thing you had in the house? And you
Oh, the mantis, like the yeah, the dry firing system.
I wouldn't be surprised, TK.
Oh, he's not. We kicked him out, Mama Shirley. We took over his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, TK.
See?
Brass knuckles are cool too. Just I don't think they're illegal though in certain places.
Not a secret insurance policy though. Listen.
But get armed, ladies. If you're ready for it, embrace it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of cool people in the 2A space. Hop around on the lives and you'll find a spot to fit in.
You will. And it actually is fun. I mean, it probably depends on the person too. For some people they do it just to train and know how to properly use one, but I actually enjoy it, which is why it was a rabbit hole for me.
Mm-hmm.
It is
expensive though.
Like shooting.
And on Instagram, there's so many people, I mean, from all walks of life, you can get in where you fit in that train different. There's so many different aspects of 2A. There's hunting. What's that target shooting? What's the one where they run, shoot, then they go again, they shoot someplace else? I forgot what
you don't know technical terms. You don't know.
You're talking about
oh my
gosh.
Tell
us in the chat. Competition shooting. And Joe Biden know all the technical terms for
competition shooting. There's so many different there's long arms, short arms. No, long arms, I think it is. Don't take mine. There's a whole bunch of different, subsections that you can get into and learn how to you might find something that you like and turn it into a hobby and have a good time.
I want to do boar hunting.
That's what I was thinking of. Competition shooting. Mm-hmm. You said you want to do what?
Boar hunting. I did a competition one time. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't want to go boar hunting?
No.
Y'all gotta learn how to survive. Y'all two are killing me.
I just told you that meat is not high on the. I'm good. I can garden.
You still got to learn how to hunt. I mean, y'all can't just be working animals all the time. Y'all,
Hey,
y'all need,
Patrick.
what's going on, Mr. Irie? You smile today?
Mhm.
You know what? It's funny you asked that. I'm trying to think. Did I see? No, I did see him smile. I'm teasing. He don't
Oh, Mr.
smell.
Irie, you got to ask
But
him
he don't look
because
mean either. He doesn't look mean. He just doesn't smell a lot.
no, the first meetup, he was not for the BS. He did not smile. And I was just like, listen.
He didn't like y'all. Patrick
The
likes me.
second time, this time I bought him 1 or 2 drinks. He loosened up a little bit. But the first meetup, Mr. Irie did not smile. When I say he was on an alert, it was like he was in prison and it was child time every
He
time.
didn't like
So I
y'all.
was just like, nah, sir, you gotta just relax just a
He
little
was
bit.
my friend. I shot all his guns. All
Now
of them.
that's a snob. That's on a low snob right there.
Okay, so here's another person who can attest to that. He be trying to act like he's not. He
Yeah,
is.
Mr. Irie, he on the low. He a snob on the low, y'all. For real, for real. TK, he smile talking to you.
See? He smiles. He smiles. But yeah. Definitely, I would say if you could find like a meetup, there's so many of them.
There
But
are,
it's a fun time.
and they're different. Just because you've
Mhm.
been to one, don't mean it's gonna be the same
Mm-mm.
at another.
Who is
You
that?
can have the
Native
same
shooter.
people,
They go is it the Pew Party where they're shooting out of
right?
the dang
Pew party
helicopter?
is gonna be different
Like
than
what?
Kava's event or RGG's event or Fam's event. Everybody's event, even if you see the same people, the events are very different. Now, if they let me back on a community to where I can do a camping and shooting event, then we'll have that type of event. But for right now, I'm not on a committee. They kicked me off. I'm trying to vote myself back in, but it's not looking good.
No.
Stop looking at me like that. Hey, Mike.
They might.
Maybe we can do like a glamping.
It would be
I'm
very
not
good.
banned from all committees. Damn.
Hey, Mike.
We could do a glamping committee. We can
It will be really like glamping for me. I don't even think it looks the same as it does for you.
What's the point in glamping?
TK, right? She said because you're doing too much, and that's a lot coming from TK.
Right.
She said you're doing too much.
TK said, I can sit down somewhere.
Mhm.
TK, you support Fam on his statement? Damn. I need to be on somebody's committee.
Ma'am.
She's I ain't in the army no more. I ain't sleeping outside. That's why I said we could do camping. We could do cabins or something. We can go kayaking. We can
You
do
just
fish.
mentioning all the things I don't want to do.
Y'all killing me.
I have no interest. That probably would be good survival skills to have, but
we're not doing it. I just somebody y'all could be on the rise before. You know what, fam?
Ain't nobody raising bell for him.
Nobody.
I don't even got no baby oil to put on his book. I don't put no baby oil on his book.
Oh my
God. He said that's why it's a good committee because ain't nobody contributing. 8.5, 7.
Oh my goodness.
Do I look like a
This prison preparedness doing?
Yes, and it actually is a great event. I've been twice.
But she won't sing.
Say none, but I've been twice.
She go, but don't camp.
The people, just like any meetup, the people are great. I met great people the first year, last year.
Mm-hmm.
Up to me like, I was waiting for you to get here. I'm like, I don't know why y'all happy to see me because I'm not staying. Like I will stay all day, but I'm not sleeping outside. I have a bed.
You know what? You kill me with that.
But when I tell you they have people, there's a guy, you might know him, Carbon, Mad Shad. I don't know if you know him, Erica, but Mad Shad, he all he had was a hammock. He put it between two
I want one of those with the
trees.
tent with the net going across. I want one of those.
He that's how he slept the whole weekend. He had his dog with him. He was so minimum. And then of course y'all both know Virginia Bushcrafter. He was the same way. He had a I was surprised he even had a tent. But the tent he had was so tiny, it was like a person fits in there.
Yeah.
That was perfect for him because he's used to being out in the bush. Like he's used to being out. So it was great. They had some classes. They did a basket weaving class. They did a fire starting class. They do so. It's a great event to go to. And I mean, most of the people you're going to recognize if you're on YouTube because a lot of those people who come are content creators. There's some that just come like people who be in our chats who just support that don't actually do content, but they came out to the event. And it was actually really nice. I got to meet so many people that I talked to in the chats in person, Vision being one. That was my first time meeting him in person, and he only lives like maybe a couple hours away from me in another city, but it's not that far. So he might be more than a couple because he's actually out in the country of that city. But yeah, he comes here to my city to have the event. And it's actually really nice. But they be out there. There's no water source. There's no bathroom. There's no nothings. Like they be coming with all the stuff.
Mike, the storm came through. No, what? No, I'm gonna be in charge of it, fam.
She did.
Mike
It was actually
blown away.
I don't think it was a blow up though, but it was a 2-bedroom.
Blow up. Yep, it was 2 bedrooms, and then it had my little living room.
It had a porch, a screened-in porch.
I had a screened-in porch. Yep, and then I had another tent which got messed up in the same storm. It was for my bicycles and stuff. I had my whole setup. So now we let's put Gina in charge of that. My new housing committee.
No, we gonna do glamping. I like the glamping idea. See, fam, no, I'm not gonna have us outside because he just heard me go in about.
Y'all gonna have us in the Hilton getting served, ringing the bell.
Wouldn't that be glamping though? I'm confused.
That's beyond glamping.
Oh,
that's beyond glamping. If we're in the Hilton getting room service.
Oh,
and then the water source is gonna be the pool. We're going fishing in the pool. Hey, Bayou.
Hey, Bayou. We could. See it sunshine. And you're silly slow. Because it sounds good to them. And it does.
You know, I would just...
No, we ain't got to step it up because that's when we go outside of glamping. See, fam, you always want to take it further. I got everybody on board to assume the Hilton meant glamping. It's better than outside.
Yeah, you know what? I just don't understand.
Mike, who said that? Who implied such a thing?
I agree with that statement.
Don't.
I agree with this statement right here.
Who implied that? I need to know.
So if you guys can have a homestead, first things first, would you move to a homestead?
Yes. 1000%.
Yes, Carmen?
Whose homestead is it?
Yours. Would you? Your homestead. You would? Now, would you have firearms all over your homestead? So, if say
Absolutely.
your homestead is 5 acres, would you have it to where you still had access to different acres, access to different firearms?
I want
Absolutely.
booby
I'm gonna
traps
have
and
dogs
everything.
all over that dang on thing too. I'm gonna have dogs everywhere.
Booby traps and
Dog
everything.
everywhere.
That's my alarm. The dog
You ain't
when
lying.
somebody even getting close. But yes, absolutely.
He says, "Son, fam, it's not a bunker." Because
Not a homestead. A home.
most preppers want to live on a homestead because you want to be away from everybody because you just don't want to be in the middle of the chaos. To me,
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm saying
And there's a
booby
lot of
traps and everything.
benefits to it.
The first
Yeah.
mile, even booby trap. 2 miles
Right.
out, another booby trap. It's just
See, I can't have too many booby traps because my mind, I be doing too much. I'll be like the person skipping and singing and then hurt myself with my own booby trap. I can't be having that many booby traps. I be forgetting where I put them. David, I agree with that.
you know.
Some of these kids think revolver are like really old school.
Absolutely, they do.
So, and I'd be like, they're convenient, especially if you don't know how to handle one. A firearm, it's the easiest firearm where you can't go wrong. My personal opinion. You
I
can't
haven't
go
shot
wrong
one
with a
yet.
revolver.
All this stuff to go boom. Yep, I do.
So those are the type of booby traps you said, the boom ones?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Get my stuff together. First mile in, I got another mile before you get to the house.
Uh-oh. It
Planning.
looks like a member giveaway.
Awesome.
Are we giving away a bag from the
Family, fam.
I thought we
Look,
was
real quick. I
mm-hmm.
apologize for interrupting the beautiful ladies, but we are going to give away a tactical range bag, and then later on in the live, I'm going to be giving away an old light, old side red dot. What?
I need a red dot, fam. Why didn't you inbox me?
Because you don't know how to be on time. So what we're going to do right here is
I had a 5-minute grace period. I came here at 8:01. I was on time.
Let's run it.
That's smart, TK.
Josiah Lighton. I do not think Josiah is in here. Sounds like one of them people Gina gave a membership to. But Josiah, congratulations. You have until the next live to email me at 2ANLA spelled out TWOANLA at gmail.com to claim your tactical range bag.
Can I see what the range bag looks like again?
I don't have my green screen up, so it just shows blank or whatever. But it's dope. Super dope. All right. I'm out this piece.
Peace. It's his live and he be kicking himself out. That's hilarious. Gina ain't even paying attention.
You know what?
Carbon's not even on the screen.
I'm paying attention. I was trying to God dang it. I posted the wrong thing. I was trying to put this email in the chat.
Oh. Don't put your only
not that the person that they could be in the bushes now.
All right, well, I have to go.
Where are you going?
It's dinner time. We've been working out and stuff. Yeah. So I've been having a late start. And then I'm gonna be honest about it. I forgot today was even Monday. And I was just like, so I took me a nap because my tooth is hurting. And Gina was like, hey. I was like, yeah, I'll be right there. I was like, Bill, let's go. We got to go jogging now. We're going to cut this down to 1 mile. I got things to do.
Anyway, everyone,
So it was nice seeing everybody again. I'm about to get in trouble once I get off this live.
Okay, see you later. Is that it? Just it? For ending?
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Y'all, please, give prayers to Ray Official. He really needs it right now. So make sure y'all, no, I didn't have a gummy, but just pray for him and everything else at this moment, all right? Because he really needs it right now. So on that note, fam, I'm about to go pop one and finish eating dinner. Thanks to my wonderful husband over here who cooked and slaved while I was over here.
What?
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, Billy. That's what I'm talking about, Billy.
Don't give him
That's
too
what
much.
real men do.
Slow down.
That's what
fam.
real men do. What?
Fam, slow down.
I see you, Bill. It's my guy.
Fam, slow down.
Erica, go make his plate. That's what you do. You get off the live, you go make his plate.
Wait, what just stop? My hair look crazy. Wait. Fam, you lost it. Fam, I got you. Fam, I got you, fam. I got you, fam. It's okay.
Good. Go handle that.
You're gonna need me.
So anyway, y'all. So what I was saying.
TK, he probably did. No, they probably. What y'all having? Pasta? What y'all having?
With me.
Billy, what you make? Pasta?
No, he made. Billy, what did you make? I think it was tuna steak and corn.
Mm-hmm.
He said he didn't make oodles and noodles. He know I don't eat nobody's oodles and noodles. All right. I had fun. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
I'll send my invoice over.
Good to see you.
So I'll be trying, y'all. To Erica just take it one step too far every time. Every time she take it one step too far. We be all good. And then she start talking about invoices and whatnot.
But I was gonna send mine, so there's that.
Right. He over here giving out red dots and stuff. He can afford this. All I'm saying is $20 an hour. That's all I want. It's up here for an hour and a half. That's $30.
20.
Listen, I'm being frugal now.
When you find out what I asked for, you're gonna ask for a raise. 20. That's high school raise.
That's true, because you know what? I am trying to get this firearm, and we'll see. I'm trying to get my wall to look like his. You see my wall? It's just nothing.
You did ask in the beginning, had any of us bought anything this year? Have you?
No,
okay.
I'm trying to switch mine out. I'm trying to get rid of.
What are you trying to get?
I don't know yet. There's so many things that I want to get, especially when I be watching your channel.
No, don't even watch his channel. You're not.
I know. I feel like I gotta sell a kidney at this point, just to.
That ain't enough.
And still right. Can't sell it long. It's full of smoke sometimes, but it's that. Let's stay off that subject. But anyway,
I'm all about the budget.
Your budget and my budget is two different budgets.
$300.
Compared to his.
Well, what? The optics?
Your taxes are $300 on top of the firearm. You get on my nerves. Bye, y'all. I gotta go before I get fired. Put my
Later.
back. I ain't got no tent to move into either, so I gotta activate for the meantime. See you guys later.
See
Yeah.
ya.
Bye.
So it's no need in asking you if you bought anything this year, fam, because every time we look up, you have something else.
You know, one or two. That's it.
A
One or two
month?
pickups.
Is that a month?
No, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure that if I go back and count for this year, it's more than one or two.
You know, some of that stuff was, you know, from way, way back. Like way back.
Oh, but we just seeing it now.
Right.
What would you-
Some of that I
What's-
borrowed stuff, you know, from borrow stuff from people, stuff on loan from stores. That's my story.
Oh, so when you do your content and you say it's a pickup, you're picking up someone else's firearm?
Right. I'm picking it up from their house. That's what I'm doing. You know, grabbing it from over there. Just grab it.
Wow.
TK, but in your account, Gina.
TK, he cannot.
TK, that's not nice. TK said, hold on. Because that motherfucker got 10 guns already. TK,
That part.
TK, you supposed to be on my side, sis.
Nah, she been trying to get one, so she know how many it is. Keep counting, sis. Keep counting. Cause nah. That
BTG,
new Venom
thanks,
upgrade,
man.
right, BTG. But he said that ain't his. He borrowed that from a friend.
Right.
That's right, TK. I don't care who tell it. Mm-mm.
Hey, one.
That's the first time I heard that one, but I like it.
That was for Erica before she left.
Her too. You picked up where she left off. Don't you got two more giveaways?
I got one. I'm gonna do one more giveaway, one more memory. Okay, so look, we're gonna do the O site, the O light O site, and a mounting brace. So hold on, let me
Together?
Yeah, together. Let me share the
Is my name on the
screen.
wheel?
I didn't see it. I don't know what's up there.
I believe that. That I believe.
All right, there we go. Let's shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh, Gina just missed you.
Oh, dream of what?
Bust them guns. Almost had it. Congratulations to Lakeview Outdoors. Again, this sounds like one of them bogus memberships that Gina done conjured up from somewhere. Gina be
all the ones that I got just fell off.
Win. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But Lakeview Outdoors, you have until the next live, which is Monday after next, to reach out to me at 2atwoanla@gmail.com to claim your prize, sir. I need your name and address. I know, BTG, that was very close, fam. Very, very close. All right. All right. Any more questions for these beautiful, illustrious women on my panel? Philly Slow said, Harpo. Woo! Well, look, fam, I think I'm going to give y'all some time back.
Okay.
Normally we go till about 7, but it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody in the chat for participating. I noticed in the chat there were a lot more women here today than normal, And I'm sure that's because you guys were on the panel. So thank you so much. And thanks to all the ladies who joined us. Hopefully you guys found this informative. We will definitely have them back with another hot topic. We do for an after dark, so stand by for that one.
Oh Lord.
You know, I got to regulate the after darks because
Your
Gina
channel is
gets
not
carried
ready
away.
for that.
Gina gets carried away. Gina and Erica get carried away. I'm the voice of reason in the after
Wow.
darks. And
Mm.
so we'll definitely do one coming up soon. All right. TK said that's why your winner should have been women only. That would have been a good idea if I did all women members. Gina still wouldn't have won though. But yeah. All right, I got a feeling both of those items are going to be back in 2 weeks anyway. So we'll see about doing that then. All right, y'all. Good night, everybody. Love y'all.
Everybody, thanks for coming. Thanks for having me. Talk to you later. Bye. Riley.
Thank you, ladies.